everyone, welcome to another video for SimonsStamp.com. Today I'm going to be creating a card using 4 different colors of ink from Hero Arts. They're all mid-tone shadow inks. I'm using orange soda, raspberry jam, grape juice, and Tide Pool. And I'm going to be creating a background on my card using this stamp set from Paper Smooches. This is the Geo Basics stamp set. I'm going to be stamping on some marshmallow cardstock from Basil. So I'm going to go ahead and score this at 4 1/4 so that it creates a 5.5 by 4 1/4 inch tall card. Alright, even though I scored it and folded it, I'm going to open it up so that it lays flat, and that's so that I can stamp on the front of the card and not have any mess ups because the card is flapping up toward me. Starting with this little stamp right here, and I'm going to start from the fold of the card. So I'm just going to take a big post-it note and I'm just going to lay it right across where the fold of the card is. That's just going to hold that in place while I start stamping. I'm going to stamp in rows of color. So I think I'm going to have, let's see, I think I'll have this be the order over on this side. So I'm going to start with orange. And I'm just going to start, in fact, since I'm using my stamp press, I'm going to go ahead and ink the stamp like that. And then I'll come over to my card and get all of these out of the way. And I'll just start stamping. Alright, I've did 2 of that stamp design, so now I'm going to switch to just this triangle, and that'll continue the pattern going down. These got a little close up here, but I'm not too worried about it. In order to help me get it completely straight across the card, I'm going to go ahead and use my T-square ruler, and then a really light pencil line. And that's just going to help me get it completely straight across the card. And I'll switch colors and switch stamps. I've switched stamps and I'm going back to raspberry. And with this one, I'm going to rotate the way I stamp it each time so that I get a zigzag look. And back to orange, and I'm going to use the triangle again, but this time I'm going to be rotating which way it goes. Okay, so there's the front of the card with all that stamping. All of that took me a little bit over 15 minutes to do. So I'm going to keep the rest of the card really simple, and I'm just going to add a black banner at the bottom with the sentiment. I'm going to use this little itty bitty die that says you. This is from Simon Says Stamp. It's exclusive to them. Alright, so I have that little die cut word. Alright, it's going to go on this black strip of cardstock just right there. I'm using the U stamp set. This is the set that coordinates with this little die. I'm going to have it say, "Are a wonderful friend," so you are a wonderful friend. Alright, I'm going to be embossing on this with white embossing powder, so I'm going to take my EK Success powder tool, just put down some powder so that it will prevent the embossing powder from sticking to areas where I didn't stamp. And I'm using Versamark ink. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and mount this on the black cardstock piece using some Tombow Mono Multi-Glue. The bottom of the Y is going to hang off, so I'm not going to be putting any adhesive on that section. I'm just putting it along this right here, and I'm not putting adhesive on every single piece, just, you know, the edges and little points. I'm going to make a little ribbon end on this one end, and I'm going to be adhering it right here onto the card. using some foam squares from EK Success. Oh, before I adhere that, I almost forgot. I need to erase any pencil lines that are still showing. I'll just adhere this down onto the side here. And then I'll cut off the excess. All right, I'm going to round the bottom corners. And that's the card for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.